I went, I probably shouldn't walk through this. Well, so here we go. Watch for rattlesnakes in town. Well, there's the car. You can make it out, right? That's how flippin' dark it is here. Bitchin'. This is Mogollon, New Mexico. And I just drove my ass into the dark. I cannot wait. So here we go. I'm gonna head out to New Mexico. I'm gonna drive and drive and drive until I'm in the middle of BFE, darkest place I can find. There's also a ghost town I'm gonna try and get to by tonight, by midnight. And then I'll spend the rest of the weekend driving home through all the scenic routes and bring you some great video. If you're, of course, watching this, it's already been made. But anyway, I'm a stupid idiot.
As the sun sets on a Friday night, I find myself barreling down the highway towards New Mexico. The thought of witnessing the first light of dawn in a new place that I'd never seen before had been on my mind for a couple weeks, and I can't resist the call of adventure. As I left the city behind and the stars lit up the sky, I had just marveled at the beauty of the desert as it became mine alone. Eventually, the only remaining light was the thin shaft of my headlights and a crescent moon slowly setting in the west behind me. When I finally got up in the mountains, I found a rest stop, bathrooms and everything, around 6,500 feet elevation. I parked the car, stepped out, taking in that cool night air, and a vast expanse of the universe before me. Yeah, I might have gone a little bit crazy, taking all kinds of pictures, but I know how fleeting these perfect skies are. Absolute clarity.
Saturday morning, Mogollon, New Mexico. I'm out bike riding. No, I'm not. I just rode the bike. Oh shit. Hopefully don't kill myself. You know, for the video. Here we go. Let's see if it works. Yes! Success. I'm a YouTube f***ing star. I was gonna take a ride up to the ghost town, but it started eating up battery like nobody's business, and I was like, oh, maybe I drive up there and ride around. It's clear to see. Cold as shit. It's like 49. The world seems small. We can sit together. We got cows. cows. They're babies. Baby cows. Little babies. Hi, Mama. Are you okay? Oh my goodness, look at you cute little babies. Oh. Oh, a bunch of babies. You're in the middle of the road. It's okay. Am I allowed to pet you guys? Uh-oh. Daddy looks pissed off. I'm okay, Bubba. Go ahead. Let's try some music on you. Bye, honey. I love you. Sweet. Alma Grill. I was told this is the joint to come to. So we're gonna hope this is some good food, because I am starving. Oh fuck, Trump pins. Oh shit. Well, I guess I better watch my mouth while I'm here. Well, breakfast was food, and so we're on our way to Mogollon from there. At least I'm not starving any longer. So, Mogollon, New Mexico was once a bustling mining town. It attracted thousands of people hoping to strike it rich way back in the 1800s. The town was named after a Spanish governor and prospered for several decades, producing gold, silver, copper, and lead. As the mining industry declined in the early 1900s, Mogollon's population dwindled and the town eventually became a ghost town. Today, the town is, I guess, a popular tourist destination. I had never heard of it until I started looking up ghost towns. Despite its remote location, Mogollon was known for its lively social scene and cultural events. The town had its own theater, dance halls, saloons. Miners and their families would just gather and socialize and unwind after a long day of work. The town started to decline in the early 1900s as the mines began to run dry and the cost of extracting the remaining materials became too high. The Great Depression dealt the final blow to the mining industry, and by the 40s, Mogollon was all but abandoned. So today, visitors can explore the town's many abandoned buildings, including old schoolhouse. There's a post office and a jail. Many of these buildings have been preserved and they can be toured. I couldn't find just one that I could tour. Despite its current state of decay, Mogollon remains a testament to the resilience and determination of the people who built the town. Its history is an important reminder of the impact that mining industry can have on a community and the lasting legacy that can be left behind even when the industry has long since moved on. How do I get so lucky? Things are always closed when I show up. But this is the ghost town of Mogollon. Arizona, or no, New Mexico. This is New Mexico. We got the Mogollon Woodworks, also closed. Everything says closed. Well, I guess it's a ghost town, so everything should be closed. This looks not so ghostly over here. Here we go. Talking some old West looking stuff here. Look at this. Oh, what do we got? A registered cultural property. Nick Aon Saloon. Huh, nice. Old school train equipment. Making for a very nice planter. Here, don't touch. Oh wow, look, actual wooden wheels. This is your basic Ford rust bucket. Don't touch. Okay, I won't touch it. It was a still. I don't know. Transformer. Robot in disguise. Cool. Yes. Yeah. Very cool. Very Old West. So good shit. Somebody might be here, like give us some history or something cool like that. But it's Saturday. I guess they're out parasailing or something. Who knows? Pretty cool little town, though. Well, let's go explore some other areas.
As I walked through the abandoned streets of Mogollon, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The town had once been a bustling mining community, but now it lay deserted, forgotten, a ghost town frozen in time. Despite the eerie atmosphere, I found the walk through Mogollon to be a peaceful and reflective experience. It was a reminder of the fleeting nature of all things and a tribute to those who had come before us. As I left the ghost town behind, I felt a sense of gratitude for the opportunity to experience a piece of history firsthand. Really great.
So I said, probably shouldn't go through this. And I parked and I walked down here and I went, I probably shouldn't walk through this. Shit. Wow. That was a bad idea, but it appears to have worked out. This is a super cool tree.
I guess I didn't notice, but that's a pretty sweet bench right there, too.
Alright, lots of trees that are really cool. This is going to be a beautiful trail, I can tell. There's a bunch of bridges that go over the creek, I guess. So I'm going to go check this out. BRB. Pretty hot. It says falling rock. And then you look up and see these bad boys. You're like, yeah, please don't fall today.
So when I was looking for something else to do, I didn't have to look very far. This is called the Catwalk National Recreation Area, and it's located in the Gila National Forest in New Mexico. The catwalk's history began with the discovery of gold and silver, of course, in the rugged Mogollon Mountains above this Whitewater Canyon. In 1893, the small town of Graham, also known as Whitewater, grew around the mill that was located on the west hillside. It's near the present-day parking area, and you can still kind of see it. Mill only lasted like 10 years. The miners had to walk along planks on top of the pipe to make repairs and so forth. And the planks were slick and narrow, and thus were called the catwalk. Floods have since removed most of the remnants of the early catwalks, and so now these were rebuilt for recreational purposes, obviously. From what I learned, the catwalk scenic trail was created in the 30s. It follows the route of the first pipeline, and then during the 1960s they did all the metal grading, replacing the slippery wooden pathway. And then in 2003, a half-mile stretch of this was updated to make it wheelchair accessible as well. The entire area is breathtakingly gorgeous. The drive here, board a couple of rivers, getting to the parking lot, and I am just so pleased at how vacant the place is. I mean, pretty much having the place to myself, as I found most of the area on a Saturday afternoon. To be just so all to myself is great. My intention was to drive down Route 191 through Arizona to go home, because this was one of the most beautiful places I'd ever driven through. This is just south of Alpine, and as a result of all of the fires over the last 3 or 4 years, it's all gone. It's so sad.
These roads, no guardrails, no nothing, man. You go over this edge, probably nobody even knows it happens to you. Look right there across, somebody who just went oops, that's it.
If you notice that there's no guardrails, but also no other cars. The whole weekend I felt like I was on Earth by myself, and boy, was that ever amazing.
Some deers.
Well, since I have serious issues with ADD, spending the entire weekend out seems like a bad idea at this point, and I'm heading home. But I had a wonderful time on this trip, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. It was a lot of fun. Great to just get away and just decide that you're going to go see something different, something new. It really helps to break up the monotony of the lives that we lead nowadays. I do hope that you subscribe so that you can catch the next one of my exciting videos when I decide to, well, who knows? You'll find out by hitting the notification bell so that you'll be given a heads up next time I'm out of town. Thanks so much for watching. Love ya. Bye-bye.